Hey guys, so before I get into the actual battle itself, I just want to say that I know I said I would be uploading the 18K answer portion video today, but I decided to move that back to tomorrow because the original 1 p.m. hype video that was scheduled for today also got pushed back to tomorrow. So I'd rather just upload those two tomorrow. So it's going to be a hype video at 1 p.m. tomorrow, 99% sure about that. And then a couple hours later is going to be the answer portion for tomorrow on Sunday. So hopefully you guys don't mind and you understand and y'all will still enjoy today's battle. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, pause YouTube, 6ftHax here. Have for you guys today a pretty fun NU battle I had against Alejo off of my Discord, which a link to that is down below in the description for those of you who would like to battle me or come say hello. I'm using a really cool sticky web based team that I got off of the forums, which a link to that will also be down below. Of course, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hammer arm that like button down below. I've said down below so many times. But yeah, you guys know what to do at this point. So going into this game, Tyrantrum and the Dodrio were probably going to be the two biggest issues, just because if I lose RhyDON, Dodrio could run through my team, and then Tyrantrum could potentially sweep me late game depending on how things go. Funny enough though, sticky webs are actually really not that useful for me in this game. Yes, it would be nice to slow down a potential Scarfed Electivire or Scarfed Tyrantrum, but I can play around those two accordingly, and Electivire doesn't do anything, so I'm not even concerned about it. So I thought leading off Shuckle and just getting up my rocks turn 1 was definitely my best option instead of trying to get up webs and rocks, because like I said, I really don't need webs. So he's going to be able to knock me out with the Water Pulse as I then bring in my Braviary. I don't know if this Clawitzer is spexed or not, so I didn't want to risk bringing in my Kingdra and then him switching up moves and doing a lot of damage to me. So by bringing in my Braviary, I can maybe try and force him into the Tyrantrum and catch him off guard with an all-out pummeling. Even if he doesn't switch out, I'm still going to potentially knock out this Clawitzer depending on his EV spread. But I'm pretty sure most Clawitzers run like max HP anyways, since they don't really need speed or the bulk investment, and he is able to chew the all-out pummeling as he does a clean 98% to my Braviary. And while I could have gone for the Brave Bird here, I thought that by going for Superpower, that was actually my better play, because now it's not going to be a double down and I don't risk getting the short end of the stick here, because if I had brought in an incorrect Pokemon and he had brought in something that countered whatever I brought in on the double down, that would give him an advantage. So I didn't want to do that. That's why I ended up going for the Superpower instead of making it a double down by going for the Brave Bird. As he brings in the Tyrantrum, I'm going to go for the Tailwind on the off chance that he does go for the Dragon Dance like he does here. I can then go for the Superpower. I am at -1, but it's still going to do a solid chunk of damage because I am adamant max attack, and Braviary does have a respectable attack stat. As he's going to go for a second Dragon Dance, I'm pretty positive he can live this next Superpower, but it's really not that big of an issue if he does live it, because he is in range of where I can revenge kill him with my Spiritomb and my Hitmonlee. Unfortunately though for him, I think I got a really high damage roll there, because he definitely should have lived that after a -1 if I had got a min to low roll. So I guess that was a little bit lucky on my part, but is it game changing? I don't really think so, as I'm going to go for the Brave Bird here on the incoming Vikavolt. I really don't need Braviary at this point, so I'm going to try and chip down this Vikavolt to where I can hopefully revenge kill it with something else on my team, except for the fact that he's got the Citrus Berry, which means now he is outside of the range of where I can revenge kill him with something on my team. So this Vikavolt could potentially claim a soul here if I do not manage to knock him out with one Pokemon, because he can knock out my one Mon here and then potentially knock out another Mon depending on how things go. So he's going to go for the Thunderbolt. Luckily Hitmonlee does have a respectable special defense stat, so I'm able to chew the Thunderbolt, and I do get a little lucky here with the Poison Jab. I didn't want to go for High Jump Kick because I would have missed and then I probably would have been swept by this Vikavolt. But if I hadn't got that poison, he probably would have lived this Mach Punch, finished me off, and then I would have been able to bring in my Spiritomb to revenge kill him. So I don't think me getting the poison there is really game changing in the long run, especially just because like I said, I have priority on Spiritomb that can then knock out Vikavolt. So I am going to be able to get off the Mach Punch though on this Dodrio, which is excellent because this means it's going to be a little bit easier for my team to potentially knock out. But at the same time, if he's locked into Pursuit, I just set up with RhyDON here. RhyDON can literally go for Rock Polish, and if he doesn't have Scarfed Mismagius or Scarfed Electivire, I outspeed his entire team and then knock them out with my Dual Staff. So it turns out that he's not choiced, goes for the high jump kick, does a solid 45% to my RhyDON, and I really wanted to go for the Swords Dance here, but honestly, I really didn't need to because knowing my luck, I then would have missed Stone Edge and he probably would have just crit me with high jump kick or something like that. So luckily don't miss the Stone Edge. In comes the Electivire, which should drop to Earthquake, but he's got the Air Balloon, which is a little bit annoying because now I have to hit another Stone Edge. Luckily, I'm able to connect it as he goes for the Cross Chop, and this is where me not going for a Swords Dance kind of sucked, because if I did go for the Swords Dance, obviously I would have been able to knock him out, but I think at that point we all know what would have happened. So luckily didn't go for the Swords Dance, and I'm able to live the Cross Chop as down goes the Electivire. At this point, his last mon is the Mismagius, which even if I miss Stone Edge, I have a Spiritomb, which should just about always beat Mismagius 1v1, unless he's like Dazzling Gleam and he plays around like Sucker Punch. But then again, he can think I have Shadow Sneak, so yeah, either way, good quick game to Alejo. Really happy that RhyDON put in work, man. Double Dance RhyDON is something I never really got to use much in 6th Gen NU, but judging from how well it did in this battle, I'm probably going to try it out some more in Sun and Moon NU. So yeah, like I said guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy the quick NU battle. Make sure to hammer on that like button down below. And with all that being said guys, links, stuff in the description as well. And promo hype video tomorrow, and then answer to the 18K special should be going up tomorrow as well. So thank you for watching guys. Later everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in a knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.